Okay, back again. We were talking about the main aims there, and it's like I said, understanding, using a combination of these things, and these aren't the only ones, but phonics knowledge, they're tricky words, the context, using the pictures, predicting what might happen or what's possibly going to happen next, predicting the words that are coming up. The cat jumped over the, and they know, well, it could be a wall, and using the initial letter sound. So if it starts with w, and they've already read that, they can combine the two and they're going to know, well, it's probably wall. Or if there's a picture of a wall, it's going to be a wall. And the last thing I'll talk about here is what you might do, or what you need to know, or you need to do at home with your children if you want to give them a hand. And the main one, I would say, the main few are, look at the books objectives on the back. And that will keep your child kind of in line with the skills as they go. So if you've helped them to learn that objective, as they go through the books, they're going to pick them up a little bit easier, because the writing task and the reading task on the Thursday is going to be based roughly around those. Practice reading every day if you can, 3 to 5 times. The books are quite short, so it shouldn't take too long. And if they're happy enough to go ahead and do it themselves, and kind of see that they're following the words, they're using the pictures and some of the skills that were on the list, the behaviour reading list there. You might try prepare your child for Thursday's reading and writing tasks. I'll show you. I'm going to show you them in a video, maybe a separate video, and you can pause them on your child, on whichever book your child is on, and you can see, well, what's going to come up on Thursday. You could even show it to them, or give them a similar task and see if they'd be able to do it. Because I know some children struggled with some of the tasks, and that may be because the text is too hard. But if they knew what was coming up, they would, I'm sure, be able to do it. And most of all, try to get them to enjoy the books, and make a big fuss about it, make a big deal about it, and tell them how amazing the books are, etc., etc. I can actually do it in this video because I have a bit of time. I'm going to show you now some of the reading and writing tasks. I'm going to use this example here. Some children were reading this book, Scaredy Cat, and the objective is to recognise upper and lower case letters. So that's kind of a more advanced one, to show that there are big letters at the start, or big letters at the start of a name, and so on. So you can use any opportunity you see in the book to teach them. Scaredy Cat. So his name is Scaredy Cat. That's why he has capital letters, or uppercase letters as they call them. Each book has different. There's one objective, one main objective, but there are other things you can do as you go. But with the book Scaredy Cat, here's an example of what's this? Reading and writing. This is the reading task. So read the poem to your partner. Put a red circle around the words with E. Put a green circle around cat. So you might do one at a time. Can they find all the ones that have E sound? Now in this instance, someone's made a small mistake in that they've seen the letter E, but it's not the E sound. So they tend to make mistakes of that. Wouldn't make a big fuss over it, because they've got cat, 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 and they found the E, 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 E. Missed a few here, but got that one. So just to be aware of that, and that's nothing to worry about, that it was the E sound we're looking for. So if they've read this book during the week, reading the poem won't be a problem, and if it's at their level. So that's a reading task that might go with that one. Here's a writing task that went with it. Finish the sentence. Scaredy Cat sees, and again they can use the picture, a bee. And they've seen a bee about 20 times during the week, so they have a good chance of writing a bee. And yes, they can open their books as they're doing the task to double check. Encourage them to do that. Scaredy Cat sees, what is it? A tree, and so on. Well, running out of time again, so in the final video, part 3, sorry again if this is taking a long time, in the final video I'm going to show you the objectives for each book. I'm going to show you a video. You can pause and have a look at the objectives for each book, so that if you're doing it with your child, you might think, well, what are the other things, or what else do I need to know? And I'll also show you the writing task and the reading task for each book that we have available for the children that's going to come up, so that on any given week you can see my child is doing this book, what's the task going to be for Thursday. And it's not important that you do it all the time, but if you were interested, or if they were struggling, or you think they might need help, or if you want to, it's up to you. So I'm going to make a third video now.